Dorian, did you want me to go up with you?
Yeah, if we can have like the side conversation.
Cool.
That's what I love about Discord for D&D. You can actually do the whole sort of DM pass the note thing, but in a much greater detail.
Yeah.
So, out of character, if you want to say, what is your, like, spell list?
Right. My spell list, I have Charm Person.
Mhm.
And then I also have Vicious Mockery.
Nice.
Yep.
And then that's cantrip. And then Thunderclap is my other cantrip.
Nice. Bit of distance gaining.
And Cure Wounds.
Excellent. But that's the one I wanted to hear. That's the one I wanted to hear.
Yeah, you bet.
Good, good. We actually have someone who can throw out a heal.
Yeah, so in character, tell me about this quest, about this child you've been talking about. Can you inform me about what the deal with that is?
Well, I think first you need to know sort of a little bit of our background, where we come from. Gunnar would be the expert on that.
Yes, we are from a traveling band of entertainers called yeah, I can't remember. Fuck.
Grand Gala. Grand Gala.
Yeah, the Grand Gala, Maximilian's Grand Gala.
You're a group of entertainers, you say?
Yes, actually, myself, I'm kind of like not an entertainer, but I do stuff all around.
I
Do you
laser.
sing, Gunnar?
Not anymore. He doesn't.
Okay, so you're a troupe of entertainers.
Well, sort of. We're not the actual troupe. We're the ancillary staff, if you'd like. For example, Gunnar is the wagon man. That's arsehole of a ranger is part of the security detail, and I am a procurer of funds.
I see.
Mostly while people are watching the shows. I always split my takings. Let's just say the gala is a very convenient place for me to be right now.
I see, of course.
Tell me, in your travels, have you... There was one song I'd like to hear. Well, at least a subject of a song. I've heard tell of him. Have you ever heard of someone called the Stone Rat?
Well, I'd say no, I haven't. I have not heard that.
But a shame, a shame. That's what Pavel says, but inside he's like, yes! Still 100% unblemished record.
Yes, no, would you teach me the tale? I would love to hear it.
Sadly, I've only heard snippets of an infamous sort of roguish type. Not any great detail. That's why I asked. I wanted to see if you might know. By the way, from where do you hail, my good friend?
Well, I hail from the great kingdom of Fellsdale.
I think I've been there once or twice. Is there a civil war there currently?
Civil War? No.
No, I've not been there.
It doesn't much look like this place. It's much colder.
Colder. Interesting. What is, I mean, I imagine you'd like to get back there at some point, so, based on what you know of here, which direction is home?
Well, like I said, it's colder, so north
North.
or south.
Or south.
I
Yeah.
really don't know.
So-
If you had a map, maybe I could find it, point it out.
Not the sort of thing I keep about my person, sadly.
Sadly.
Generally speaking, I hop on a wagon, say this is the place I need to go, and then fall asleep and wake up there. But
I understand.
it's interesting. Fellsdale. I shall add that to the list of places I must go and visit. Yes, Fellsdale. A lot of rich people
Yes,
in Fellsdale. Mercantile place. A lot of good economic infrastructure.
No, actually, it is horrible. I
Furiously
come from
scratches
a
out
family
Fellsdale.
who is mighty impoverished. Not many families in the entire kingdom have coin, if that's what you're looking for. But I must say, it is rich in heart, if that's what you are looking for.
Maybe. Well, not the heart, at least. The bit that's in front of it. Anyway, so, what were you before we beckoned you forth? What was your plan for the day? I mean, you must have been actively doing something.
Well, the last thing I remember is I set out on a quest for a liar. For this liar that I have here. This was what I was looking for. They said it could grant wishes, but that's all I know. I don't know what happened.
That's
I
an
must
interesting.
have acquired it somehow, and here I am now. So I don't know.
Perhaps the spirit of the liar heard our wish for a great performer and brought you forth.
You think so?
Well, you got here somehow, and
Yes.
Stuff
well,
must happen
We'll
somewhere.
run with that one for now, and until we can find a proper solution.
great. That's a good idea, I think, Leo, old chap. I say old chap. Hard to tell with elvish-blooded individuals. I mean, it's always fascinated me. I mean, to me, you look quite young. I mean, a mere boy of a man. But that might not necessarily be the case. I mean, I'm just curious here. Are you actually, I don't know, 72 or something?
No, of course not. I am young. For a half elf, I am about 18 years old.
I remember being 18.
Yeah, and it's quite funny. You have a certain womanly appearance. Is that just my eyes playing tricks on me, or?
No, it isn't.
It's called a live frame, Gunnar. I like to, let's say, get myself between crevices. Anyway.
I see.
My name, I don't know, did I properly introduce myself to you? Oh yes, I did, didn't I? Forgive my earlier deceptions. You can't be too careful in our business, you see. Well, in my business anyway. You never know who knows your name, and when half-elves start appearing in front of you, you have to imagine that I have to take some precautions.
Of course. I must say, I'm very happy to hear that you do previous discriminations against my kind.
No,
We are
I
very
don't
greedy,
care. I don't care.
I must say
Half
that
elf,
is a
half
relief.
orc. Doesn't matter to me. Hole's a hole. With a
I
double,
see,
with
I
a
see.
W, as in we are a whole. Oh, you are
Oh, of
filthy-minded.
My mind wanders. I'm sorry.
With a- Dear me, I'd say. Where's Seph with his bloody food? I tell you. Back when I was a child, I always had to do the cooking for the bastard bell shroud. Won't dare catch me doing it these days. Servants' work is for the, people who are good at that sort of thing, like Gunnar.
What?
I said that in Elvish.
I just
I
heard
understand
blah,
you.
blah, 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 blah. Gunnar.
Yes, Gunnar. When Seph gets back, how should we be preparing tonight's meal? That's something that's more in your wheelhouse. See what I did there? Wheel wagons. Yeah.
Funny joke. We could cook it, or fry it, or both,
I do think that
or we could put it on a stick and turn it over an open flame. Yeah,
My friend, my mother used to run a bakery. So, if you have any supplies for bread making, I could try my hand at it. I don't know how well it will turn out, but I don't know what supplies we have here.
we are in the middle of a forest.
Yes, you think we can find any?
I think it's quite possible.
Right. So Pavel, you said when you were young, you did the servants trade. You said.
oh look, finally.
Have you been playing with your roles? Or just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Good.
Yeah.
In the meantime, while you're roles, Seph and I once more shall go off and do things in secret.
Hurrah!
Okay, so we've got a quarter table at the bar now, isn't it? We've sat around. Ah, yes. Now these are my people. This is the salt of the earth. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Yes,
I
they
take
are.
a sip.
That's good stuff. This. OT.
They're awful mean, though.
Oh, don't worry about them. They're having a whale of a time. Is not the performer's heart the joy of the audience?
Yes, I suppose so. They're happy. I guess I need to be happy too.
Yes, good. How about a game of dice while we're here? Pass the time with a bit of jolly gambling.
Sounds great. I'm in.
Gambling? I'm in.
Out of character, just for fun, I rolled 2d20s and I rolled 2 natural 20s.
Well, we haven't started yet. Right, okay, so how should we do this? How about D20 roll with proficiency if you have proficiency in dice, and let's say each round 1 gold from each of us in the pot, winner take all per round, and we'll go for a little bit.
I'm gonna lay in 1 copper.
Alright, we'll start small. 1 copper.
I'm in.
Right. Roll, and let's see what we get.
14.
14.
16, because of proficiency bonus with dice. Lucky me. Another round. My turn to place the bet this time. 3 copper.
I'm in.
5.
He raises. I
Ooh.
match.
Yeah, why not? I match.
Roll.
19.
Me too.
20 because of proficiency bonus.
No.
Ah, yes. This is good. Another round. 5 copper.
Ah, dang it! I only have 4.
8.
Don't
One
worry,
silver.
Gunnar. Ooh, a silver. Ah, well, in we go. Now the big boys are coming out. A silver it is.
I'm feeling lucky.
I meet you.
Let's roll.
Natural 20.
Oh, it cocked.
Ah.
Natural 1.
Ah, good on you, Leo. Ha.
Ah,
Your turn to bet, my friend.
my turn to bet. I'm putting it all on the 2 gold.
Ooh, 2 gold it is.
No, nah. That's too much.
Ah, come on, Gunnar.
Nah,
Ah,
too much.
okay.
Care to match me, Pavel?
2 gold it is, my friend. Let us roll.
Let's roll. 18.
19 with proficiency bonus.
Oh my god.
You win fair and square. Take the gold, chap.
Yes.
Consider it payment for my drink.
Why do you think I started this up? Oh, jolly fun, jolly good fun, jolly good fun, jolly good fun.
That's all for me. I'm done.
Yes, you have been. Pavel is up. I'm going to say Pavel's up 2 gold. Let's say the rest of it is just all thing.
How much would that be? That would be...
I think the exchange rate is like 10 copper makes 1 silver, 10 silver
Yeah,
makes 1 gold.
It is. But you got
Yeah. 10
18
silver, 1
copper, I think, actually.
I know, but then I lost this silver, so I'm just going to take the 2 gold. I'm not going to faff about with a small change.
So
Aren't
if I-
you a greedy bastard?
If I started out with 15, you stole 4 from me, and then I lost about 2. That sets me at like 9 gold left.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Oh, don't worry about money problems. You are a traveling bard. Money's thrown at your feet. You can play to get your fill and your bed. Don't worry about
I
money.
do
You
it
don't
for my
need money.
fame, not my fortune. That's.
I mean, you'll certainly. I mean, with performances like that, you'll be infamous in no time.
Ugh. Don't remind me.
Yes, drink up. Next round's on me anyway. Oh, well, you, I guess, technically. You know, it was in a bar just like this, where I once met a girl.
A tale of woe. Let's hear it.
It's a... Her name was Natalie. She wasn't a barmaid, she wasn't a wench, she wasn't some loose woman, no. She worked in the library, of all places, would you believe? Yes. She would come to sit in the inn and read in a quiet corner, sipping at a lovely drink. And I would pass through this small town. Once or twice I saw her. But then I lingered on her. Yes. Sips his drink. Yes. That's good. She had armor about her, you know. Normally I can walk up to a girl and say a few words and that's it, deal is done. But not her, no, not Natalie. She was... She would listen but not here. Those cheap words I could throw out. Ah. She'd laugh me off most times. I'd keep trying, and she'd keep throwing me aside. Then one night I just said, Miss, you are the most intriguing creature I've ever laid my eyes on. I need to know more about you. And I emptied myself to her. I told her about me, who I actually was. I didn't lie. I know, no one's more surprised than me. Drinks. And things started to happen. Things don't stay happy for Pavel. You see, I don't know if you might have picked up on this, but I'm a man that makes enemies quite frequently.
Oh, you do?
And, well, the longer I was with her, the longer I knew that she was going to be a target at some point. I mean, I couldn't stay there forever.
No.
Yes.
You don't mean.
No, she's not dead. She's not dead. She's still very much alive. The last time I saw her, at least, she was still very much alive. But there was something something I had to do. So there was something that I had to do. And drinks. That was. I had to save her life by breaking her heart. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but I never, ever will regret it. You know, I let her catch me with another woman. I have never been so torn emotionally in my life. But I took that slap to the face and knee to the balls with the utmost pride. She hates me, and now she's safe. I don't think I'll ever see her again.
That is a story worth telling.
Yes, you can have that one. Change the names, though. You must change the names. You must. If you don't, then at night I'm going to come into your bedroom and I'm going to fucking shank you. Do you understand?
There's Pavel.
Yes.
Well, at least you had the chance, my friend. I am far too young and far too much of an outcast to ever have experience.
Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. I mean, look around this bar. I bet you could have any woman in this bar if you wanted them.
Look, things are a little different from where being a half-elf isn't something you can just brush off. It is your identity. That is what they determine your worth by. And for that reason, I haven't experienced all that life has to offer.
I'm sorry, what? Could you...
What's that?
Is the answer to the question I'm about to ask going to be yes?
Depends what you're about to ask.
Have you ever dipped the wick?
I wish I had, friend.
Slaps you on the back. Pick a girl here, and I promise you that they can be yours for tonight.
I appreciate my friend, but I hardly find now the proper time.
Are you kidding? This is the best time. Look at everybody here when our business is concluded tonight, you will need something to lift you up. I mean, look at you. I mean, today you appeared out of nowhere because we summoned you forth, and now you're in a place where you don't know. You're with people you don't know. You'll need to form some form of connection, even if it's only brief, even if it's only once. You need something to give you that boost. Let Pavel guide you.
You're right, Pavel. You're right.
Okay. Listen to Uncle Pavel. Is that loot of yours ready?
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Pick a girl, my friend. Pick a girl.
What about that human over there? Sitting at the round table by herself.
The brunette or the redhead?
The red
Oh,
hair.
sorry, you said by yourself. I didn't hear that, sorry. I did hear that.
No
That...
problem.
Ah! Oh, lovely. Lovely girl, lovely girl. Right, okay. Walt, I want you to determine the DC for this, okay?
Oof.
Right, wait, keep it to yourself, Right. So, okay, here's the plan,
Okay,
Listen,
the DC for what exactly?
you will know. You will know. Okay, Leo. Come with me. Come with me. My dear lady. My friend here, he is enchanted by your beauty, and he would like to play you a song in your honor. Right, so the persuasion roll to see if she is like, get the fuck away from me, you creeps, or, oh, go on then, you charming thing, you. So,
Okay.
here we go. This is persuasion roll.
16.
Yeah,
Oh!
that's good enough. She wants to hear a song.
Okay, great.
Fantastic.
Great, okay.
Fantastic.
Great, 60 was good. I will have it. That's great. Excellent. Do your thing, Leo. Don't fuck it up. Pavel sort of just scampers back to the table to Gunnar says, I told you. Oh, look at him go. Right, performance roll. Again, Walt's gonna choose your DC. Go.
24.
Definitely enough.
Okay, she's effectively wooed. No, but not you're not there yet. You're not on home plate yet. To use an analogy that you'd be familiar with. So, Pavel scoots back over and he's like, "That was beautiful. Wasn't it? Wasn't it, my good lady? Wasn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever heard? Now, I will let you know another little secret, my good lady. My friend here, he would like he would like to sit with you and share a drink to get to know thee better. Don't worry, the drink is on me."
Yeah, that would be a persuasion check from Pavel.
Yep, that is a persuasion check. Ooh,
Pavel, you didn't mess us for me, did you?
13.
That's a hard one. I think it's like she's declining, but like in a way that
Which is being real nice about it.
yeah.
It'll be St.
but
Tibbs
it's
Ale.
So close. It's so close.
It'll be St. Tibbs Ale. The expensive stuff.
Okay, can I make a persuasion roll? One last attempt, offering to buy her a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Uh, 23.
Yeah, she wants to have a drink with you,
Right,
Perfect.
Pavel backs away.
but
Like, "You've
without
got this.
Pavel.
You've got this. It's like, you got this, boy. Go for it.
Fantastic.
You're in.
I appreciate you, Pavel.
Right, Pavel sits back down. Look at that. young love. Well, I say young love. Young libido at work there. Tell me, Gunnar, what was your... I mean, if you don't mind me prying, what was your family like?
Oh, it was sweet.
Hmm.
I actually come from a city-state, from out of this country.
Ah, civil war going on there at some point?
No,
Okay, I haven't been there then. But yes, go on.
yeah, my family was a fine bunch. My dad was also a wheelwright, so
Ah, family trade.
yeah, I learned the trade, and it was great. Yeah, and what about you?
Oh, well... My family, I haven't spoken to them in a little while. It's for their own protection. My sister... Ah, that's where I worked my magic, you see. I did a favor for a nobleman once. And instead of payment, I asked for something back in return. You see, he had a young son, like third born, not in line for anything major, you know, the spare to the heir. So I said, I have a young lady, you have a young man. I'm sure they'd work out well with each other. Instead of the massive amount of gold you promised me, let your son marry her. She comes from nothing, but I reckon they'll be happy. Honestly, I can't believe it worked. She's living quite happily now. Mine a noble woman. Haven't
Not
seen
bad.
her in 7 years.
Haven't seen my family in, yeah, maybe before you were born.
Well, I'm sure by the time I was born, you've almost had your fill of family life. How many kids do you have, Gunnar?
Uh, can't keep track.
Spread it about a bit, didn't we? I know. Yes. I mean, either that or you never stayed off her.
Do but that was some kind of musical instrument.
Please tell me you're actually going to get a bit of lute.
I didn't say anything.
Or at least some sort of acoustic accompaniment. Because if you're a bard and there's even a hint that you might actually be able to play something, you know that it has to be done.
Just out of nowhere, a minor chord. Dun.
Let me tell y'all a tale. There's a chance.
Well, hold on to the glimmer of a chance. I think at this point, Pavel is just getting happily drunk. But not too drunk, because there's going to be some business to take care of, so just happily drunk.
Enough to maintain coordination.
Yes.
Oh, and should we make Leo make a charisma roll?
Yeah. Okay, charisma check. Charisma check using, I guess, persuasion. See how far we're getting here.
Alright. 14 plus my modifier 20.
Oh, it's coming along quite well.
Ooh, yes. Oh, oh, she's got her hand on his thigh. You see.
It's a good sign.
It's a good sign, isn't it? Yes. They come along quite nicely. Gunnar, Gunnar, Gunnar.
Yes.
Are you up for a bit of fun?
That depends what kind of fun you're talking about.
My kind of fun.
Maybe not.
Oh, you old fud. Come on, you only live once.
Yeah, but you don't live as long as me if you do your kind of fun too often.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe tonight there's too much on the line.
Yeah, we got a little girl to save.
Yes. How long have you known, Gustav?
When I came to the gala, he was a little boy. So, nearly all his life.
How did he... Oh, no, no, you would not know that. That is, like, Dorian's thing. I was going to say, how did he meet Ellen? But it's like, that is definitely Dorian's info.
Yeah. And I think maybe Gunnar actually would know, but maybe not tell it.
Yeah, I think maybe Gunnar. Right.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, how did he get an elf to fall for him, asking for a friend? At any rate, Gunnar, I have to ask, why are you... I mean, what's your goal here? I mean, is this wheelwright? Is this your retirement, or is there something out there that Gunnar wants for Gunnar?
Out of character, I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Well, now's the time. Thinking character motivation. What does Gunnar want?
Yeah, I have some stuff he likes and why he's there, but not like actually what his goal is. But yeah, I should make one.
Because you see, for me, Gunnar, when I was growing up, I was a servant, and there was this bastard of a child who I was serving. We were the same age. I was like his first manservant, you know. I was the practice for him having a butler one day. Ghastly child. His name was Octavian. You know he's going to be an utter bastard of a name like Octavian, don't you? Do you know what his favourite game was, Gunnar? Do you know what Octavian's favourite game to play was?
Cards.
No, he was useless at cards. No. It was, let's see how close I can hold this knife point to your eye, Pavel.
Oh. Yeah, that's not cards.
Yes. And I tell you, it certainly wasn't on the cards. That was the moment when it clicked in young Pavel's mind that this world isn't fair. No one plays by the rules, so why should I?
Well, great, you learned that at a young age.
Yes. You know, this is the best bit. I was shining his father's shoes one evening, and his father walks past, doesn't even acknowledge my existence, as one is to do with servants apparently, and he mentions something. He says, almost offhandedly, he says, "Oh, the men are going to be delayed 2 days." And I wondered, what men is he talking about? And so I thought about it for a little while, and I realized it was one of his merchant friends. They were going to be delayed for 2 days. And I think, delayed merchants on the road? Someone's going to be interested in that. So I snuck off late one evening to a place where all the, well, let's be honest, to a place I'd fit in quite well right now. And I say to them, I have information about Mr. Belstrau's associates for sale. Of course, no one paid any heed to this child that walks in offering, but one person does. He gives me a gold piece for the information. It's more money than I'd seen in my entire life. I tell him. Those men didn't make it back to the city with their goods intact. That's when I realized what I was actually going to be good at. That's how it all started. That's where the stone rat first grew his tail. My
Quite
tankard's
sinister.
empty. Oh, I need to keep it empty. I need to keep my head. Ugh. Let's see how he's doing over there.
Leo. Make another roll.
Ooh, 12.
Oh, she's put her cardigan back on now.
That's no good.
Dear,
I'm-
dear. Oh, she's finished her
I
drink,
think-
and she's acknowledged that she's finished her drink. Oh, he's
I
got
think
one.
actually she's still interested because of the high rolls from before.
Okay, but maybe no advancement as of yet.
Yeah.
No advancement. Okay.
I like we're just making stuff up.
Are they out of character? Are they doing him talking to that other person right now?
Yeah,
Is that what
probably.
they're
He's probably picking up a lead for something.
Yeah.
Taking a while.
So we're just here when they come back. So what did you do when we were off? And they're, no,
doing? Well, you
I had a
see.
baby and we started a family and
Why has Leo got a big red hand mark on the side of his face? Right. I'm getting bored now. Need some frivolity. I know. Pavel jumps up onto the table and he goes, I can outdrink anyone else in this bar. Come on, come and get it. 5 gold says I can outdrink anyone else in the bar.
Leo stands up and he says, "That man's a liar. He's got the stomach of a wee lad. He can't drink anybody. Prove him wrong."
I see that as a challenge, young Jimmy, me lad.
Oh, not me. Just somebody else.
Oh, who would like to challenge me?
I think
Go on, bit of roleplay, Walt. Pick someone.
yeah,
Let's
I'm gonna be the DM for the night.
go.
I think a dwarf stands up and he's just like, I can outdrink you.
You are on, sir.
Human."
You are on, sir. We sit at a table. Money down. 5 gold. Was like, ale.
And then like 10 cups of the cheapest stuff.
Of the cheapest,
on the table.
nastiest stuff.
Yep.
Right. And Pavel is going to be attempting to sleight of hand the ale away.
The dwarf is just drinking, but
Yeah,
yeah,
dwarf
make
is
it
just
slightly.
drinking. So, like, 10 cups. I'm going to make 10 checks to see how many I get away with.
Yeah.
And, like, okay, so how many do I have to get away with to win?
Let me make a roll. Oof. But it's a dwarf. Yeah, so maybe 8.
Get away with 8 of them. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a dwarf.
He's
He
dwarf.
drinks a lot.
Okay. Go get away with 8. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What's my DC?
Let's say 13.
13. Okay. 13 to make. A sleight of hand. Okay, first one's good. First one I rolled a 14, so first
So
one's good.
he drinks one and just boil it down, and you. How do you like get it away?
It's the old like you drink but you don't finish, you don't like swallow the drink. It's like chug 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 chug, and then you drop the tank. It's like, no, another. And people don't notice the ale splashing about because that's how I'm sleight of handing it.
Yes, so that's the first one.
Okay, that's the first one. Okay, that's 1. Need to make 8 to win. Plus 7. Okay, that's a 13.
Just makes it.
Yes, Mason, I rolled this at 6. So I've got plus 7 to sleight of hand.
Yeah, some people might be thinking you're cheating a bit, but
Ooh,
the
nat
show
20.
is great. So
Nat 20.
we're gonna say two tankards for
Okay,
that.
4. I'm at 4.
Halfway.
Halfway there. Halfway there.
And the dwarf's just going on drinking.
Yeah. Okay. This was a 2, so I'm gonna have to go. Okay, can't go with this one. I'm swallowing this one.
What are you people doing?
Pavel is
Okay.
attempting to outdrink a dwarf, and he is almost there. Don't worry.
Okay, just
keep
make
going.
a constitution check.
Okay, con check.
And just see how you take it.
Right. Okay. Con check is 14.
Okay, you take it fine.
Okay.
Okay, you have
take it
5 drinks.
Okay, 5. Need to make 8.
Drinking, by the way. What is this with? What is this contest with?
It's the cheapest, nastiest stuff on the menu. Right.
Oh.
Right, that's a 13. It's another 13.
Makes it.
Okay, it's 6.
6 drinks. 2 more to go.
Oh, I rolled a 13. Okay.
Oof. Another one.
One more.
That's 7.
One more.
And you just look over at the table, and the dwarf is pretty drunk.
And I rolled a 14. There we go. I made 8. The dwarf like falls on his face. Pavel's like, yes!
At this point, Seph walks in.
And
Seth!
everybody just
Come here!
Hello, everybody.
Oh, fuck.
One last charisma check so we can see how Leo's doing with the redhead.